So guys, before I begin, I just want to say thank you so much for 200 subs again. I think it's 203 or 202 now, I'm not sure, but thank you again for 200 subs. So for this video, I'm going to be taking some Korean artists that I listen to and love, and I'm going to be giving my favorite Eurovision songs to them. Now these are not like any random Eurovision songs, but these are songs that I like from the Eurovision song contests from the different countries, and these are my favorites from those years and stuff that I've been listening to Eurovision. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you sub to me. And also this video is me giving them these songs and fitting them into their discography. So I did not put any random Eurovision song to a Eurovision group, or I didn't take my favorite song and put it into a random group. I actually thought over this and I added some underrated artists as well. So enjoy this video, please sub to me and stay tuned for more videos. And without wasting any time, let's get into the video.
No, I will never let you go. All the words won't make me fold. Ain't no fun in easy. I'll follow you.
The first song is Time Bells Apollo, and I gave it to Xiwon. This song has a mix of soft and power vocals, which makes it a perfect vocal-based masterpiece for Xiwon to sing. Xiwon, no matter what she does, be it emotional songs, sexy songs, or songs in other concepts, she doesn't lack when it comes to vocals, and shows it no matter what. I thought of Xiwon instantly with this one, because it reminds me of Xiwon. It's just something about Xiwon's voice that gives me goosebumps. This song requires someone who can sing, but also someone who has no vocal flaws. I have Xiwon as one of my ult vocalists in K-pop, because she has no vocal flaws. She's a vocal goddess, a heavenly creation. Only she can do this song justice, if it was given to her.
You should never cry no more. Feeling all alone and insecure. You have been going through these stages. Oh, love, all is love. 세상 무엇도 love.
The next song is Og3 Knees Light and Shadows, and I gave it to QOS Queens of Sound. This song is a perfect fit for QOS. Og3 Ne is a three-member sister group, but they harmonize and sing so well. I thought of QOS, not only because of the amazing vocals and harmonies that QOS are also amazing at, but also because of the song and its lyrics. I wanted to give this song to QOS, because QOS have a song called All Love, which has great harmonies, vocals and lyrics. Both Light and Shadows, and All Love, want people to feel the song, and feel the lyrics, and get put under the spell of both of the song's beauty. I believe QOS can pull of this song really well, because they're vocal queens like Og3 Ne, and they're just perfection.
How can I hold you when I'm drunk? I say it's 'cause you're not around. 우리 다시 만나.
The next song is Roxanne's Alcohol You, and I gave it to Red Velvet. Red Velvet always try new things when it comes to K-pop, and never stick to one concept. I knew this song would fit perfectly with Red Velvet, only because it has slayful vocals and they're diverse. Only groups who can sing really well, can pull of this song. Roxanne shows how her vocals slay in this song. Red Velvet doing this song, would make the song into a vocal heaven, with beautiful harmonizations, power vocals, and give listeners goosebumps. Red Velvet are a group who can not only sing this track with good vocals, but also can give the listener a ride through the magic that this song holds. Roxanne already has the vocals that would give people goosebumps, so imagine Red Velvet as a group trying to release the same energy that this song holds, but as a group with great vocals and harmonies. That would be twice the magic.
I've been searching all the wrong places. I've been trying too many faces. Only one.
The next song is Leslie Roy's Maps, and I gave it to Kim Woojin. I gave it to Woojin after thinking of who to give it to, because Woojin has the vocal capability and power to pull off this track gorgeously. This track is fast-paced, and has vocals that require someone who has more of a range, and it requires a lot of energy too. I can tell that by the end of the song, the singer would feel exhausted, because of how much they have to use their vocals. Kim Woojin is no exception when it comes to good vocals, and power too. So giving him this track definitely shows how much of an amazing vocalist he is, because in Stray Kids he never got to shine much, but as a soloist, his vocals are given so much attention too. His music also has this more beautiful sound to it, and none of his tracks are catchy bops, but songs crafted to perfection, and this track would be another song crafted to perfection in his discography. The next song is Duncan Lawrence's Arcade, and I gave this to Mamamoo. This song has a very unique feel to it. It's not just a regular ballad, but a song that you feel, and its beauty flows through you. I gave this to Mamamoo, because I wanted them to try this ballad. They're good when it comes to ballad tracks, and having this in their discography, I wanted them to give people a song that they can do, and give out the same feelings that Duncan gives. To enchant people with their vocals. I ulted Mamamoo not only because they're vocal queens, but also because they radiate this perfect vocal energy that only a few amazingly talented vocal groups can do. Mamamoo definitely shine every time, and even with this track, it's the same.
I've been walking asleep, dreaming away, finding out that
The next song is Levina's Perfect Life, and I gave it to Akmu. Akmu don't have a loud noisy sound in their discography, and I like that. This song has a very simple but calm vibe, and I thought giving it to Akmu was a perfect choice. IDKY but Perfect Life gives me happening vibes, and I thought of Akmu. A lot of Akmu's music bring a pleasant atmosphere, and this song has a very upbeat sound to it, and giving it to Akmu would give them more pleasantly happy vibed music.
하던 일을 멈추고 약속은 캔슬하고
The next song is Cerise Storm, and I gave it to the co-ed duo Air Transferfer. Air Transferfer have only one vocalist named Park Junhee, while the other member Paik Chung-yeon is the producer and other things. Storm feels like a softer, more chill EDM track with slight power vocals, and I thought that Air Transferfer would definitely do well on this track. Park Junhee doesn't have that much of a range, but she does have enough of a slight power vocals where her voice isn't considered that soft or chill. Storm is a perfect fit to me for Air Transferfer's discography as a new single. They only have one song and are making another song, only because their debut song Wouldn't You Like to Visit radiates the same vibes that Storm does, and also has this sort of softer EDM sound to it, which IDK if Air Transferfer's song is EDM or not. But nonetheless, I think this song is Air Transferfer's style, and I know I cannot base what kind of music they'll continue releasing, based on only one track. But I think that they should continue with the same sound that their debut song has, because it's really good, and it made me love the song so much to the point that it's on my ult's list of favorite Korean songs of 2021, and it released in February, which is only the second month of the year.
It don't come easy, and it don't come cheap. Been burned too many.
No, I believe la 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 부르는
The next song is Isaiah's Don't Come Easy, and this is a ballad track that I gave to Lee Hi. Lee Hi has the perfect voice for ballad beautiful tracks. This is the song that I wanted to give to Lee Hi, because I wanted someone who not only does ballads beautiful tracks, but knows how to bring life to ballads beautiful tracks. Someone who has the emotions in their voice to lift up songs that are ballad beautiful. Lee Hi is one of the Korean artists who can do this. She can bless our ears with beautiful masterpieces sung in her beautiful voice. I know for a fact that Lee Hi can do justice to this track and sing it amazingly, because Lee Hi is a ballad beautiful song queen.
All alone in the danger zone. Are you ready to take my hand?
And I'll rise up, I'll rise like today, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid.
The next song is Blanche's City Lights, and I gave it to Yuki Gidle. This song has a softer tone in the vocals, and also a deeper voice, which I thought to give to Yuki, because she also has this deeper tone to her voice. This song is a faster paced song, but it doesn't use any power vocals, except for the very slight high note that is in the bridge. This song flows really well, and is very clean and smooth. IDKY Yuki came into mind when I thought of this track, but I think that she could do this track well if she tried, because Yuki does have some amazing vocals, and she can show the more calmer side to her singing, because a lot of the time she's using a more not too powerful, vocals, and I would love for her to soften down her singing sometimes.
If I were sorry, I'd give you all the glory. If I were sorry, I'd dream and sing about a better life.
The next song is Franz's If I Were Sorry, and I gave it to Sam Kim. This song uses no power vocals or anything. It's just one really nice calm and chill track to listen to. Sam Kim has a soft vocal and I thought of him to do this track, only because of his soft vocals yet gorgeous vocals, that fit the vibes of this track really well. I could have given it to any soft vocalist that I know of, but I gave it to him. I've heard some of Sam Kim's songs, and I think that this song would be kinda different than his R&B sound, but I gave it to him anyways. I want him to Sam Kim this track, and make it his own.
You're not alone, we're in this together. All that you want, I feel like I'm dancing in the sky.
I'm cutting my hair short. I'm cutting my hair short.
The next song is Joe and Jake's You're Not Alone, and I gave this to disbanded duet Wings. From what I saw on YouTube, they have only 2 songs, but both are emotional songs that showcase their vocals very well, and shows how well they can sing with each other, and sound amazing. Their music is not ballad tracks, but fast-paced beautiful songs. You're Not Alone radiates the same vibes as Wings tracks, and I like how this song feels like it would fit really well with Wings, and not make them try something different. This is perfect for Wings, because vocals shined a lot, and I wish they lasted longer.
You don't wanna test my limits, but something tells me you're not listening. 나는 아니야, 쉽지 않을 것 같아요.
The next song is Andreas Circles, and I gave it to Taeyeon. This song has the perfect vocal range for Taeyeon, and she doesn't need to use all of her vocals here. This song has this emotional but powerful feel, and it radiates a strong energy. Taeyeon is very diverse, and this track that not only showcases Taeyeon's vocal, but also gives her a uniqueness as a K-pop artist, and also helps her stand out more than she already does. This track is a very Taeyeon vibe, and that's why I gave it to her and no one else.
Hallelujah, we're glorious. Hallelujah, you're my only one way. 오직 너를 원해. 내가 네 곁에.
The next song is Anna Soklik's Amen, and I gave this song to Ailey. She's got such a good range, and so I had to give her a song that doesn't shy away from showcasing powerful vocals. I also want Ailey to release more powerful ballad beautiful tracks, like Heaven. Ailey having this track will showcase so much more that she's a vocal queen, and that she came to slay, and show no flaws. This is Ailey, and only Ailey can do it.
Out of the embers, you and I are gonna light up the room.
The next song is James Newman's Embers, and I gave that to EXO. Embers is a generic but catchy upbeat dance track and it's a bop. I gave it to EXO, because it reminds me of Don't Fight the Feeling, because that was also a dance track. I love Don't Fight the Feeling, and I want EXO to take this track and release it as a Don't Fight the Feeling 2.0, like basically a part 2. This song has great vocals, and it's super fun, upbeat, catchy and a stuck-in-head field song. EXO would definitely do amazing with this track, and make it less generic sounding for the general public.
Where are you now when I missed you? You're sailing around in everybody wanna be a bit like me, like
The next song is We Are Domi's Lights Off, and I gave that to MMD Mamadal. I instantly thought of MMD when I heard this, because Lights Off radiates strong and powerful energy. Woah Hip radiates the same energy, with some fierceness thrown into the mix. Also this would be a great song to make as a Woah Hip 2.0, Part 2. This song fits perfectly for MMD, because it allows them to radiate the same energy as they did in Whoa a Hip, and also gives them even more amazing songs in their discography. Lights Off is just the perfect song for MMD to return with, and make a new release. It just fits MMD's style.
I will never give up on you. I don't care what I've got to lose. My love is like water.
The last song is Lucy Jones's Never Give Up on You, and I gave that to Wendy. Wendy has some really good vocals, and fits the ballad category really well. This song requires good vocals, and by good I don't only mean someone who can sing, but someone who can put so much emotion and thought into their singing, that the listener feels things. Lucy Jones does that with her Eurovision entry, and I gave this song to Wendy, because Wendy has the vocals to make you feel things. Also, she has a powerful voice for that gorgeous goosebumpy high note that only someone who can belt like Wendy can do it justice. This song just fits perfectly for Wendy, because some people thought that Like Water was kinda boring. I didn't, I loved it. So if Wendy made a return with this track, people might actually like it and not call it boring, because this gives Wendy a chance to shine more.
I'll be here, just longing for your light. That you're safe, I had a